What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 17. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Let's play. Continue on with my career, Rich Bulldog. My road to the show with Rich Bulldog. My pitcher is the number one on top of the charts. It's 4-0.
Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, number 11.
Got no one.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
On to first is Escobar, one away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Hitting it right on the corner.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Santana.
Nobody here. Nobody. Get ahead. Stay ahead.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Right on
and
the
that
line.
misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Grossman is right there, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Brian Vick. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Vick.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up.
Dustin
Anytime
off
you
the plate.
buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Mondesi backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Digging in the switch hitter, Abraham Almonte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now to the plate, Roberto Perez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
1-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, place it first, place it first.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for Cleveland,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, we got no one.
Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass. Digging in for his second at bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. That misses. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman moves over. 2 gone.
No runner, cut hole.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, 2 away.
0-1. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Designated hitter.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Tyler Naquin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, one down right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Brian Vick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Goodwin. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Indians nothing. Stepping in, Abraham Almonte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Abraham Almonte.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will be a foul ball.
Hey, nobody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Up high, 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a slurve taken for his strike, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Fastball called for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Royals 2 and the Indians nothing. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1-2, here it comes. Line towards center field. Goodwin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2-0.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 2-1 on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Almost a no-hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Fick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, we got no one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Here we go, guys.
Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the 2nd hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together, maybe get things going.
Come on, coach.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Chris Withrow is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Yeah, you could at least let me get that out. I would have gotten him out.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful.
Crazy.
They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Brian Morris claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cody Allen closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season.
Took me out the game and we lose. Why? Why? He gave up 5 runs in the 8th. Wow. Should have pulled him as soon as he gave up 1. Dummies.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
I can. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Peace.